information is free.
The law.
There is hope.
It's a revolution! Get down on your knees and show some appreciation.
If this is true, we should listen and be grateful.
Welcome to today's broadcast of A View from the Nest. I'm your eye in the sky, Alan Scott, traveling across the cyberscape from high atop my perch at WNGS Studios, bringing you today's news and commentary from a conservative Christian viewpoint. You may wish to visit us on the web at www.eagleviews.org or follow us on Twitter at Eagle's Nest. Hi folks, Al Scott here, keeping a sharp eagle eye focused on current events, ever vigilant and standing ready to fight for faith, family, and freedom. A true moderate who believes that moderation is the key to freedom. No golden microphone here, just the values of the golden rule. And this is the way I see it. I'd like to start today's program with a special recognition of what makes America great and what's good and right about America. With all this negativity and all the things that are supposed to be so wrong with America, it's good to remind ourselves where we came from, what we were, how we became what we are, and what our future holds. So this show is dedicated to our past, our present, and our future, that shining city set on a hill. The hand of Providence has been so conspicuous in all this that he must be worse than an infidel that lacks faith, and more than wicked that has not gratitude enough to acknowledge his obligations. George Washington, 1778. Given a chronically rancorous tone in Washington since Barack Hussein Obama took office, tone often punctuated by periods of acute acrimony as in recent weeks, inevitably the din can temporarily obscure all the good that is America, both historically and today. Consequently, some grassroots folks either resort to reckless box canyon politics or retreat and surrender. Greet every sunrise as morning again in America. Every dawn as affirmation that, in the words of Ronald Reagan, America's best days are yet to come. Our proudest moments are yet to be. Our most glorious achievements are just ahead. Approach every sunset in the spirit of a patriot from Reagan's generation, the Duke John Wayne. There's lots of things great about life, he said, but I think tomorrow is the most important thing. Comes into us at midnight, very clean, you know? It's perfect when it arrives, and it puts itself in our hands. It hopes we learn something from yesterday. The preamble to our Constitution states, we hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. From the pens of Thomas Jefferson. The name of American, which belongs to you, in your national capacity, must always exalt the just pride of patriotism, more than any appellation derived from local discriminations. Our first president, and the father of the country, some may say, George Washington. John Adams adds these words, our obligations to our country never cease, but with our lives. John Quincy Adams adds, for posterity, you will never know how much it has cost my generation to preserve your freedom. I hope you will make good use of it. Americanism means the virtues of courage, honor, justice, truth, sincerity, and hardihood, the virtues that made America. We can have no 50-50 allegiance in this country. Either a man is an American and nothing else, or he is not an American at all. Teddy Roosevelt. We identify the flag with almost everything we hold dear on earth. Peace, security, liberty, our family, our friends, our home. But when we look at our flag and behold it emblazoned with all our rights, we must remember that it is equally a symbol of our duties. Every glory that we associate with it is a result of duty done. Calvin Coolidge. He serves his party best who serves the country best. Rutherford B. Hayes. America was not built on fear. America was built on courage, on imagination, and an unbeatable determination to do the job at hand. Harry S. Truman. There's nothing wrong with America that the faith, love of freedom, intelligence, and energy of her citizens cannot cure. Dwight D. Eisenhower, and I add, if she's given the chance. And so, my fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country. John Fitzgerald Kennedy. In the words of Thomas Paine, these are the times that try men's souls. We need more than summer soldiers and sunshine patriots. We must draw anew on the individual strength, ingenuity, and vision that built America. But our gaze is not set on the past. It's firmly fixed on tomorrow. You and I have a rendezvous with destiny. We will preserve for our children America, the last best hope of man on earth, or we will sentence them to take the first step into 1,000 years of darkness. If we fail, at least let our children and our children's children say of us, we justified our brief moment here. We did all that we could do. Ronald Reagan. No country upon earth has ever had it more in its power to attain these blessings than United America. Wondrously strange, then, and much to be regretted indeed would it be, were we to neglect the means and to depart from the road which Providence has pointed us to so plainly. I cannot believe it will ever come to pass. George Washington. Fellow patriots, let us thank God for our great nation every day. And if this day was our last, may our final words be as those of Continental Army veteran Nathan Hale prior to being hanged by the Redcoats in 1776. I only regret that I have but one life to lose for my country. God bless America. When America ceases to be good, then America will cease to be great. This has been A View from the Nest. Thank you for stopping by. If you'd like to visit us, surf on over to www.eagleviews.org or like us on Twitter @EaglesNest. Until next time, this is Alan Scott. Good day.
Exit stage right.
And that's all, folks.
This has been A View from the Nest. The statements, comments, or opinions expressed are solely that of the author and do not represent the views or opinions of this site or any affiliates thereof.